I really don't know what I would do if I didn't have some work that I had to get to.
Hello, 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 and welcome back. This is Shirley Crawford, the owner of Second Chance Consulting and the executive director of the Women's Business Center RVA, welcoming you to another episode of WorkHardAholics. So for me, it is a late Sunday evening, but I was determined to have this done this weekend because there's supposed to be an episode for you every single weekend. No matter how much I work hard or play even harder, the WorkHardAholics work must be done. Okay, really. And so this evening, I am happy to come to you and talk to you about a couple of things and then let you continue. Maybe some of you, like me, will soon be going to sleep. What a novel concept for one of us. So, for those of you who are just joining us for the first time, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. If you don't know what a workaholic is, let me tell you, it's probably you. A workaholic is someone who is always doing something. We work really hard, we do. People tell you to retire, to sit down, or just to, I don't know what they think you're going to do. But we need a plan. We need action. We need activity. Things have got to be happening. That's what we're all about. Is that what you're all about? Well, welcome. Glad to have you. So I'm going to start off with just a couple of things for you. So if it's your first time, you don't know, but I love words. Words are amazing. And so on that note, the word for the day, technically it's for the week, but I'm just so used to saying the word for the day. The word for the day is gravitas. Gravitas. And so if you think about gravity, it's weighted, it has substance. It's something I aspire to. Because here's the thing about someone with gravitas. They have the authority. They can question you without it feeling adversarial. Like, I think sometimes when I'm talking to people and I'm asking them questions, they might feel a little interrogated, or more so they feel defensive. But normally I'm asking questions just to gather the information. I haven't made a judgment call whatsoever. And so I want that to come across. So I want them to feel the reverential respect that is attached to know that I'm asking the questions from a place that's non-judgmental, but still merits answering the questions seriously. Seriously. Okay, just my note. Gravitas. That's my word for the day or the week, however you choose to put it. Also, so since we talk about work hard, play harder, I did mention, or did I mention, it's after 11 o'clock when I'm making this recording. So you can ignore where I am. You can ignore the lighting. Yeah, I know. But I was determined and I wasn't going to go to the office because I just got off the highway. And so this is where it's going to be. But talking about work hard, play harder, I've had a very busy week and a very busy weekend, and I was still able to do things for myself, for friends, for family, for my mother, and so I got a lot in, and still I feel good. I'm back home on Sunday night before midnight, and after I've made this recording, check, I really am going to try to wind down and go to bed. So that's something that we have to talk about always as workaholics, is finding the right balance. So we work hard, but we play harder. And so all the work we do, and I understand the conversation about working smart. I always talk about it. Yes, but that means we work with efficiency. So that when we both have 8 hours, I come out doing 3 times more than you did. That's how a workaholic works. That's how we handle business. Okay, so keeping all that in mind, it's time for me to share with you a time tool technique. Whoop, whoop, yeah. And so the thing I want to share with you is block scheduling. So, and an accountability partner. The two should be married as one. Yay. No, that's not a wedding ring. This is my right hand. What are you talking about? So first, with block scheduling. If you think back to like when you were in school, you had this chunk of time 2 or 3 times a week, and it was designated for math or science or like me, orchestra or drama or computer science or whatever. I think it's wise to consider that same type of scheduling for yourself. I always tell my clients, even if it's just 15 minutes a week, if it's 15 minutes, that's you time. It's 15 minutes, that's business time. So let's just say you're still working full time for someone else. I mean, good for you if that's what you want to do. But everyone should have a side hustle. Everyone should have a stream of income that will support you for at least a year, even if no matter what happens with the job, with Uncle Sam, whatever. And I don't care what it is. Avon, Paparazzi, Keisler. There's so many options out there of things that you can be doing to making sure that you have some type of money. Like for me, I have a couple, including the fact that I sell cruises. I don't talk about that a lot because it's one of the things that people talk about. I'm like, oh, well, I can hook you up. I can help you figure that out. But the point is, everyone should have multiple streams of income that do not include your employer. But with that in mind, the whole block scheduling piece allows you to say, every Thursday at 6 p.m., I'm spending 15 minutes working on my travel plans. Every Thursday at 6 p.m., I'm working on my business plan. In my case, like every Sunday at 3 p.m., I write books. And so I work on whichever is the current book. So like I have a whole spreadsheet of different book titles that I know I'm going to write, and I just go one by one by one by one till all the writing's done. Okay, so that's block scheduling. Accountability partner helps you because that's someone who says, okay, so where are you in this process? Because it's so when you're just getting started, it's so easy to relegate you to the background. And so that's not what we're about. We want you and your projects to be handled, taken care of. And so when you're working harder, it's not just for someone else's benefit, it's for your benefit as well. All right. So for our book it moment, because once again, words, reading, ha ha ha, what a natural partnership. The book I want to share with you all, and feel free to look it up, is 1,000 Places to See Before You Die. This is actually not the book. This is the calendar set. Yay, the calendar set. But it's based on a book by Pam Schultz, and it's exactly what it says. So for those of you, I'm not into bucket list. I'm into living list. Like, you're still here, go make something happen. You don't have to wait until you're about to die to figure it out. You don't have to be 99 before you can go have fun. You can work hard now and play harder now. So that's the book that I recommend, and it's great. Gives you some great ideas. And so that also ties into the whole work hard, play harder piece, right? You are doing all this work. You're making all this effort. You're making this money. What's it for? Is it for quality time with family, quality time for yourself? For me, it's as much time as I can get on the beach, and also as much time as I can have to be there for my mother while I still have my mother. That's my measurement of success. That's where I am in my process. So you have to figure it out and then make the time to make it happen. So that's why the block scheduling. That's why living a life of gravitas, because it'll have weight and value. And that's why you're going to check out Schultz's book and see the places that you might want to go now rather than later. So, wow. That's really it for me today. Until you all have a wonderful weekend. As always, live better, do better, be better, and don't forget, like this, subscribe, share the message to the rest of the WorkHardAholics. We await them. And until then, happy entrepreneuring. Bye-bye.
Because I really don't know what I would do if I didn't have some work that I had to get to. Da-da-da-da-da-da.